Hi, my name is Janice Imoisi. I'm with Key to Texas Realty, and today we're going to be talking about how do you buy a new home from a builder in the Cypress, Texas area. Now, this video is not for resale, it's for new construction homes. I do have a video that I recorded a while back. I will update that video, but for those of you that want to know how do you go about the process if you're purchasing resale, I'm going to post the link to that video below. So let's go ahead and get started. There's so much to cover when you're trying to buy a home, whether it's resale or new construction. And so please forgive me if I leave anything out that you didn't hear about. Just post it in the comments below and I'll come back and I'll do a video regarding that. But let me just try to go through these videos, keep them between 5 and 10 minutes long so that I can get you the material. Please take good notes. Um, I'm gonna try not to do too much I guess, corrections in the videos because, like I said, there's a lot of ground to cover. And if I keep stopping and replaying, I'll be doing it forever. So let me just try to do it with one take and then get you the information that you need. So first and foremost, there's a couple of things you need to do to prepare yourself before you start the pre-approval process. And what I mean by that is most of the time when you want to go and buy the home, you need to have either a separate account that you're going to use strictly for that house, or if you're using your checking account that you normally pay bills out of. A lot of people do that. Most people feel comfortable with having something separate. So have what is called upfront out-of-pocket costs. Upfront out-of-pocket cost has to deal with your appraisal. Lender will ask you for that one. It has to do with you getting an inspection, that the money needs to be in the account for that. Also has to do with you having to put down payment. Just make sure that when you're doing your down payment, sometimes I'll get a couple that they're planning on getting married, but they wanted to buy a house prior to getting married. I've had several couples do that before. The only problem I've found that tends to happen is they want to use two separate accounts, or maybe they use an account and then the other fiance would probably give them like some cash, and then they try to combine the two to put it as a down payment in the form of a cashier's check. The only problem with that is if you want to get credit for it, meaning that it'll be a deduction off of what you need to bring to closing. For example, if you're bringing 50,000 and you had to put $5,000 down for the home, now your closing costs are 45,000. You will not get credit for that because they can't source where the cash came from that added to the other fiance's money that was in the account, and then trying to put the two together. So again, we're going to discuss the do's and do nots when it comes to putting cash into an account. So to not confuse you, let's have your upfront out-of-pocket costs readily available so that you can pay for those things when the time comes. So you're going to need to pay for the appraisal at the time the lender requests you pay for it. You're going to need to have an inspection done. So you're going to pour money out to do the inspection. And then you're going to need to have money to put down on the home. Depending on the builder you go to, you'll need to have that down. Now, if you go to a builder that has a design center, sometimes you want to do upgrades to the house. Maybe there's carpet in the bedrooms and you don't want carpet. You want hardwood floors. So if you go to the design center and you wanted to put hardwood floors, or let's say you wanted to upgrade your cabinets, let's say you wanted to upgrade the light fixtures, things of that nature, sometimes the builder will require you to put down half of whatever it is you spend. So if you go to the design center and you spend 30,000, you need to have 15,000 half to put down with the builder. Now, if you end up busting out, meaning you don't close on the loan, you do not get that money back. So let me repeat. If you go over to the design center and whatever money you spend, most builders will require you to put half down or more. It just depends on the builder. But if you do not end up closing on that home, you will lose that design center money that you put down. A lot of times, homeowners or people that's looking to buy, they don't realize that and they get upset about it because now they've just dropped all this money over at the design center. So just be very sure that you're going to buy this home or do whatever is possible, even if the deal is looking like it's not going to work out. You do have the option to have another lender take a look at it to see if it's possible for you to get a loan, because not all lenders have the same products. And a lot of times, a lot of deals are lost because the home buyer or future buyer did not know that they could have actually went to another lender and got the deal done. So again, to recap, in the beginning, before we get to all the good stuff, just make sure you have a certain amount of money already in your account to start the process, meaning you want to be able to have money for your inspection, you want to have money for the down payment, and you want to have money for the appraisal. And if this particular builder has a design center, you need to have an extra amount of money for you to be able to put down when you're going to visit the design center. So it's good to have a budget before you go over that. But we're going to cover those things. So let me just get through this first video just by covering that little bit amount detail, which basically is dealing with preparing before we actually do the pre-approval. So video number 2 is going to be talking about selecting your realtor. So let's go ahead and hop on over to video number 2, and I'll see you in a few minutes.